So I figured today we could talk about the 10 Eberhard classifications of cryptids. Basically, George M. Eberhard wanted to create an easier way to classify cryptids, and he came up with 10 different ways that pretty much any cryptid can be classified into. This includes distribution anomalies, undescribed, unusual, or outside variations of known species, survivals of recently extinct species, survivals of species known only from the fossil record but in modern times, lingerlings, or survivals of species known from the fossil record much later into historical times than currently thought, animals not known from the fossil record but related to known species, animals not known from the fossil record, nor related to any known species, mythical animals with a zoological basis, seemingly paranormal or supernatural entities with some animal-like characteristics, and known hoaxes or probable misidentifications. So the first classification includes things like alien big cats in the UK, the Oklahoma octopus, anything that is a known species but it's not supposed to be where people are seeing it. The second classification includes things like the giant anacondas in the Amazon or the spotted lions that are sometimes sighted in East Africa. Basically just a really weird version of a known species that's deviating from what they know they look like. The third classification includes things like the ivory-billed woodpecker, which was supposed to be extinct in 1960, the thylacine or Tasmanian tiger, which was said to be extinct in the 1930s, or the stellar sea cow, which was supposed to have gone extinct in the 18th century. And all of those have presumably been seen since their supposed extinction. The fourth classification of cryptids would include things like the Mokele-mbembe and the Loch Ness Monster, the Mokele-mbembe being from Africa and Nessie being from Scotland. Basically, a living dinosaur is the best way to describe it. The fifth classification includes cryptids like the woolly mammoth. I know some of you might not think that's a cryptid, however some people have supposedly still seen it alive and kicking in the tundra of Siberia. The sixth classification includes things like the Andean wolf and the striped manta ray. The seventh classification includes cryptids like Bigfoot and pretty much every sea serpent you can think of. Basically anything that don't have any relation to any species that we know of from history or from present day. The eighth classification includes things from folklore and myth like the griffin, which was partly inspired by fossils found in Central Asia. The ninth classification includes cryptids like the Mothman and the Jersey Devil. Basically any cryptid that is a bit on the crazier side when it comes to believability. And the 10th classification of cryptids are things that are pretty much known to be fake, like the jackalope and the Fiji mermaid. Anything, usually it's a taxidermy thing. They create something and then they submit it as a real creature that they found. So why does any of this matter? Well, basically it just lets you know that cryptozoology is a massive field of study. The field of cryptozoology is diverse and full of interesting things to learn about. Hope you enjoyed this educational seminar on cryptozoology and their classification. I don't do the best job of explaining things, but I just hope that you find the content engaging. I'm doing this because there's not really that many videos explaining cryptozoology. It's always the 10 crazy sightings video. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.